Yo, what's up everybody, this is Den from Filthy Ink. I'm just going to show you a little short video today just on how to make a Filthy Ink banner for your car. Now I'm going to do it on this little M5 V46. This is the next car I'm going to be working on, but let's get into how we do this. So we're going to go to your garage and go to your design, new vinyls. I'm starting fresh for this one, so let's start a new vinyl. I'm just going to try and get that lined up as centerized as possible. Get a decent view on it. Zoom in a little bit. Cool, so we're going to hit X to start and add a new layer. And we're just going to use some basic shapes. This is the first sticker set that's in there. And if you scroll over to the side, there we go. I'll pick that one. I'm just going to stick that on the window and hit projection. Make it the right size. I'm just going to start by moving that up a bit. We're just going to make sure it's centerized. Stretch it out. Make sure it's straight at the same time. Just be careful with not leaking onto the other windows on either side, so don't make it too wide. I'm going to stretch it up as well. Make it fatter. And then just move that up. Again, just double checking. Not hitting the sides, it is a slight bit there, so I'm just going to shrink it a bit. There we go. Just going to make sure it's nice and lined up in the right way. Next we're going to leave that white. I'm going to duplicate that sticker. Change the colour over to black. Once we've duplicated and changed that colour, I'm just going to move it up a little bit. So you get that white line coming from underneath. See, nice and tidy, nice and clean. Tiniest bit of leakage maybe. Let me just make that a little bit skinnier. You can still see it a little bit. Just so you can't see it leaking over to the inside windows. That's all good. So our next piece, again, is another basic shape. Just make sure my car's centerized. I'm going to go over to the alphabet. I'm just going to use the letter I. It's pretty easy. Again, just stick that on the window. Hit projection. Make sure it's nice and straight. I'm going to shrink that, and I'm going to pop that right in the middle, but slightly to the side a little bit, just so it all fits on nice. We're going to be messing around later, moving things around. I'm going to duplicate that sticker, the letter I, and just move that one slightly to the side, just leaving a little gap in between that one and the last one. I'm going to duplicate that again, and again move it over to the side, leaving roughly the same amount of space. With this one, we're then going to shrink that, squidge it, make it smaller, but move it up to the top so it's in line with the other letters. Make it a bit bigger. Next, we're going to get the letter F, and again, paste that on your window, hit projection, make sure it's nice and straight. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to shrink that F to the same size as this I. You can measure it up against that one just to make sure you've got the right size. And this is what we did with the other eyes. So we made it the same size as the others and then shrank it. So that's what I'm going to do again. So once I've got the size right, we're just going to move it to the side and measure it against this one, because we're going to shrink that now to the same size as that last eye. Just get that nice, and then shift it back across to the other side. Just line everything up so it's nice. Let's have a check it out, make sure it's in the middle. There we go, we have ourselves a filthy banner.